everybody does it. You saw last week the Division I team wanted to do it. They came up empty in 2 games against Davenport. That's the thing, coaching staff, you got to let this go for perhaps 10 minutes. You know, you got the nerves, you got just the excitement going, but then you got to settle the troops down. Your veterans kind of have to be like, all right, guys, let's get to our brand of hockey here. Let's play our game.
And I'm sure they're used to it. They've done a lot of winning so far, and the Flames here are going to have an opportunity. The nice 3-on-2. He's going to switch, and he's going to score! Just like that, number 12, Devin Dockstetter.
He's got beautiful hands. They are silky smooth, my friends. You come in, you start to play that speed game, you get it across the blue line, you don't turn it over, you let Devin Dockstetter do his thing, absolutely dekes out the defender, and then deposits it in on the backhand. Look at this beautiful move to the middle, off the post, my friends, and in. An absolute gorgeous goal.
Yeah, sloppy defensive play there from Penn State. Didn't really look like they were too concerned about a man who's now scored 12 goals on the season. And they give it away back to Liberty. Dockstetter now, he's working back over. Great steal away from Penn State. Shot on goal, and that's a score. And just like that, Penn State has knotted this up at 1. Ben Freeman, now 5 goals on the season.
And just off a deflection right there, he was able to get a nice puck breakaway, and he took it over the right-hand side of the ice and hit it to the top upper
Actually,
half.
that was not Ben Freeman, that was Kyle Lees.
See right there, just good angle.
That's what we talked about right there, unforced errors, and that was one right there. Dockstetter, all the time in the world to make a play, perhaps held onto it a bit too long, tried to force a pass, you know, far side of the ice, when he perhaps could have curled and gone back up his own side. So basically, Liberty giving right there a goal, giving goal up, 1-1 hockey game, and a huge momentum swing for Penn State.
To Daniel Huntington. Daniel Huntington's going to hold it. And so now the Flames are trying to make something happen. And right there in the corner is going to be a goal. And they're going to get it. I think it's going to be a deflection off of in the 5-hole. Right there in between the legs. So we had applauded all afternoon of trying to create something.
Let me tell you why that goal happened. And I know it's a great shot by Kazmierzak, low and hard, but here's the deal. Barstad is driving far post. Take a look at him here. He dishes it off, he's looking, he's gonna go far post here. He keeps the goaltender guessing. You can see him coming into the screen. Goaltender's like, is he gonna pass? Am I gonna have to control the rebound? Many thoughts in that young man's head, and so many that he didn't close it all the way. Kazmierzak able to sneak it through 2-1 Flames.
And the celebration has begun here a little bit early, but definitely something to be, you know, excited about. The Flames haven't been able to score since the 9-minute mark here in the first, and scoring again in the 9-minute mark here in the third. So a long time without anything, and the fans are excited on their feet here. But as we talked about, you see an open chance, you take it, and right there you just see a chance and you take it, and you get a goal, and the Flames are going to go up 3-1. Big goal opportunity there by Travis Sawyers. As he gets one, that's exciting.
Ben Freeman, huge goal. Absolutely huge goal for Ben Freeman.
Number 19, Ben Freeman, I apologize there.
Right there on the doorstep on the power play. This is what I'm talking about. Fantastic hands with him, just track the puck down, boom, back in the net.
And that's exciting. And it's just almost, it's exploded here as the Flames were able to answer. You look at that mistake there 2 minutes ago, and the Flames are able to take advantage of the power play for some nice 3-1 action with 1:23. And there it goes right there. And the end of the game, the Flames are going to come out victorious in this one. 3-1 is going to be the final score. 3 huge goals. Dockstetter starting it off right here in the first, getting one. He leads the team in scores. He gets his 12th on the year. In the third period, or in the second, the Ice Lions were able to get on the board there and tie the game up. And then in the third period, the Flames were able to take control, getting 2 big goals here late. And as the chippy game was go on, the Flames are going to get the sweep over. The rivalry starting to happen. So the sweep comes on the year. The Flames will move on to 9-0. And just fantastic hockey here. Coaching, players, all around the board. Just a really good job here.
You have to think it's a good argument. Is this the Flames' #1 rival now? Virginia Tech this season's taken a bit of a step back. They're kind of going through a rebuilding process. Ice Lions, very good hockey club. Liberty knocked them out last year at regionals, that is, 5-4 in overtime. You know, this year, 2 very close games. So these 2 teams love to hate each other.
Yeah, and I definitely think, you know, when you knock anybody out on the year, you know, we want to get revenge. That's exactly what happened. And so coming into this game, especially knocking them out last year and then playing in Louisville 3 weeks ago and then winning that game, and then now they've got to travel, they got to come here to the new rink, and then Liberty comes out on top. So getting the sweep, 3-0 in the last 3 attempts that they've played, it's always exciting to see this. So the Flames will be excited to continue to go on as they're now 9-0, and they'll continue to, you know, keep on pushing and continue doing the right things right, winning their done. And so Rebecca Davis is going to have somebody. She's going to send it off to her right now.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with player of the game, Peter Kazmierzak. I just want to ask you, after scoring early on in the game and then kind of not being able to find the back of the net for a while, what did it take for you guys to get your momentum back to score these 2 goals in the last period?
Blake Scott. I mean, I think Blake Scott deserves the player of the game. I think he really made some big saves, and he pulled us through there. So I want to say the leadership of the team, but I don't think Paulie and I did a good enough job of getting the guys going. But Blake Scott did a hell of a job getting us back.
And what does a big win like this mean for a game against Ryder tomorrow?
You know, we always say we had 8 wins coming into this game. We're not satisfied. 9's better than 8, so now we're thinking 10's better than 9. We're just sort of forget about that game. Happy we were in a battle, but forgetting about it and come back tomorrow strong.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Yeah, thank you.
You said it there best. You know,